Another brick fan with a Marvel Polybag. This is Doctor Strange's Interdimensional Portal. This is set 30652. Was released in January 2023. It has 44 pieces, one minifigure, and cost about $5, just like every other Polybag set. This is a good Doctor Strange minifigure. It's got the looks like the newer cloak piece. It also has a couple of those shield pieces to represent some spells, and then of course the portal I think looks really good with kind of a big cityscape behind it. So looks like it's a real nice little display set. So let's go ahead and get this built and take a look at the finished model. Here's our Polybag set, fully built. As you can see, it looked just like it did on the picture, which is no surprise, but we have this portal formed with these trans orange half rounds, or part of the circle there. They have these newer rounded 1x2s with the rounded edges so that it fits together and forms this really nice circle. We have some various little items around it here. So there's this big jar of something, and then this box that is built up with just some different angles. And then I like the way they did the cityscape back behind there. Turning this around, you see that it's just built with these headlight pieces here, and then some translucent blue 1x1s, and then a couple of the pyramid pieces to kind of top those off. Here's that rounded piece I was talking about earlier. The Doctor Strange minifigure is quite good. Now, this didn't come with any of the power pieces like you see with some of the other sets, with the straight trans pieces or the lightning bolts or the pieces that pop off, as bolts that you can shoot. But they do have these trans orange satellite dish pieces with the little clip so that the minifig can hold on to those. And you see Doctor Strange has this good printing here in the dark blue pants. I think it matches up quite well moving down. A little stern look on his face, his good hair. If you notice on the sides, it is actually printed with a little bit of gray, which is a good signature for Doctor Strange. The cloak that goes around there for the minifigure is done in this kind of rubbery material. So it's soft and it moves a little bit, but it's rigid enough that it retains its shape. And it just clips on around his neck. Looking at the back of the figure, we have more of that nice dark blue printing with the belt robe that he has there. And he does have a more friendly expression as his alternate expression. So a very nice Doctor Strange minifigure. Very similar to the one you get with like the larger Sanctum Sanctorum set and some of the other Doctor Strange sets that were released for the second movie, I believe, is when this particular cloak came out. Quickly on to value. This is almost 50 pieces, 44 pieces, so just above the 10 cent per piece. You do get this great minifigure, so as far as the value goes, I think it's good. And well worth the purchase, I think. You get this nice iconic portal look for Doctor Strange. And as I've said way too many times already, the minifigure is really nice to get that Doctor Strange with that good cloak piece as well. So it's a cheap way to get that if you can find this set in stores. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this Polybag set. I'm going to get started on my next video. And until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my Marvel as well as my Polybag review playlists up here on the screen.